got a trail of flawless loves haunting me at night. Their voices still whisper, making me shiver till the morning light. How many hearts have I tore apart without ever striking a blow? Some were angels, some were sinners. I'm not one to judge souls. Please forgive me, I know not what I do. And all this time I thought it was something wrong with you. But now I'm certain I done the hurting. I done the hurting. The sun sheds light on this hard truth. Here I'm alone again. The trace of your scent is growing more thin, reminding me it's the end. Please forgive me, I know not what I do. And all this time I thought it was something wrong with you. But now I'm certain, now I'm certain I done the hurting. I done the hurting. I done the hurting. I done the hurting.
So that's a track called Hurtin'. That's the current single from Ciara O'Neill, who joins me now in the studio. Hi, Ciara.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So tell us all about Hurtin' then. Is there a story behind that song?
There is actually. I've been going back and forth to Nashville quite a bit the past few years, and I wrote that song Hurtin' actually with a couple of local singer-songwriters over in Nashville. One guy is called Andrew Ramsey and the other is Alex Zimmerman. Alex is a young singer-songwriter in Belmont University, and Andrew is an absolute legend. He's won a Grammy Award. He has written for John Legend and Christina Aguilera. Wow. So I got the opportunity to write with them when I was over there one trip, and yeah, Hurtin' came out. It's basically from the perspective of somebody who realises the other person wasn't the problem. So it's kind of that realization that, you know, maybe the problem lies within, you know. So
what's it like working out in Nashville? Because everybody wants to be a singer, everybody wants to be a songwriter out there, don't they?
Absolutely. The Uber drivers, every taxi driver, every waiter, like they're all musicians, singer-songwriters. It's great, you know. I got a good opportunity a few years ago to go out and work with a publisher, and that was all through the Belfast Nashville Songwriters Festival, and I've just been going back and forth quite a bit. I played in the Bluebird Cafe, which is amazing. Obviously, you probably have heard of it. It's an incredible place. Music City Roots in Franklin, I've played there and just done lots of writing with lots of different artists, some starting out and some that have had 9 number 1 hits. You know, it's just, and everybody is so open and friendly and humble,
Yeah.
which is just so lovely, you know.
So you're out in Kansas City as well recently, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, yeah. So I went over to play at the Folk Alliance International Conference. The Arts Council gave me the opportunity to go out, so went out for a week, and the festival is 4 days, and I played 11 showcases in 4 days,
Wow.
which was crazy.
So tell us all about you then. How long have you been doing the whole singer-songwriter thing for then?
I've been doing this for pretty much my whole life. I mean, like probably 10 years, you know, that I've been doing like singing and performing. Writing my own songs, I've been kind of doing it since about maybe 2011, 12. And I used to be in a couple of bands before then, but like recently just the focus is on my solo career and actually like writing myself, you know, writing the songs.
And did you come from a musical background?
I always grew up singing songs, was in choirs, got like classically trained vocally, did piano lessons, all of that. And then I kind of stopped for a while and I went into healthcare in university. So I did a completely different thing for music. And I'm still doing that alongside music, but it's nice to have a balance of kind of the routine and also kind of music, which can be a little bit crazy and you just don't really know what's happening with a music career, you know. So it's kind of nice to have both balancing.
So we heard the song Hurtin' there. That's the first single from the album Arrow, which is out now as well. How long did it take to get the whole album together?
It took about a year on and off. As I say, it was, you know, we were recording the album in between, you know, working, so it was kind of weekends and evenings here and there. We started November 16 and then we finished November 17, so it took us about a year on and off.
And you had the big launch in Belfast recently.
Yeah, we launched it as part of the Cathedral Quarter Arts Festival, and that was in the Belfast Barge, which is a beautiful venue. It is just stunning.
I believe you're off to London soon.
Yes, so I'm kind of doing a little album tour at the minute. We've done Westport and Dundalk, and we're going to be doing a Bangor as well, and then London next week. So that's going to be in the Green Note in Camden.
Right, lovely.
Which is a really lovely little folk club. I've played it before, so it's a really nice kind of small, intimate place.
And you're getting lots of interest and stuff from across the water, aren't you?
Yeah, it seems so. I mean, it's just like relative, you know. If anybody is if one person wants to buy a CD and they're over there, that's fantastic, you know. It's such a tough industry, and I'm just in it for the love of it, and anything that happens is a bonus. And you know, I've had some publishing interest, and I would love to kind of go down the avenue of film and TV, you know, sync license and that kind of thing. So that's something I'm working on at the moment. But yeah, just have to keep going, keep pushing forwards and enjoy it. That's the main thing.
And what about the rest of the year? What's in store? Is there any gigs coming up that we should know about?
So there's the calendar is kind of at the minute just the album tour, and then after that I'm just going to probably figure out another kind of maybe little tour. The album is released digitally on the 9th of July, so it's actually only out physically at the moment. So in the summer I'll probably do another little tour to kind of coincide with the digital release of the album. And then there's another exciting little project coming up in September in Brussels, but I can't really talk about that.
Wow.
I don't think I can talk about that just yet. So yeah, so that'll be good fun.
So if people want more information about you, how do they do that?
You can go onto my website, ciaraoneillmusic.com, and Ciara O'Neill Music on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, so all of the above.
All right, we'll finish with the title track from the album Arrow. Tell us about the story behind this song.
So the first time I went to Nashville was 2015, I think, and whenever I first arrived there, I didn't know anybody really. I had got got published an interest at the festival, and I decided to go out, and I went for 3 months. And the first couple of weeks was very tough. You know, it was just a new place. I didn't really know why I was there. It was just just took this head spin and just decided to go. And I wrote Arrow on that trip, and it's just about following your heart and kind of not really worrying about the outcome, just kind of going with it. And I think for me anyway, like the magic in life lies outside the comfort zone, and for me I have to kind of not be complacent and like keep pushing forward and do things that scare you, because that's how you're going to grow as a person as an artist as well. So that's Arrow. It's just, that's what it's about. It's just about following your arrow to wherever it leads you.
Okay, we'll have a listen to this. Ciara, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So here we go with the title track from her new album Arrow. Here's Ciara O'Neill.
Give yourself to the arrow. Give yourself to the spark. Give yourself to peace and love and things that break your heart. Give yourself to the earth. Give yourself to the sun. Give yourself to everything that makes you wanna run. 'Cause my arrow seems to point away from home. Where it leads me, I'll never be alone. And my arrow places me here today, and I will listen to what it has to say. To say. Give yourself to joy. Give yourself to pain. Give yourself to the moment, and things will go your way. Give yourself to everything that makes a wrong a right. Two wrongs won't make it easier or help you in this life. 'Cause my arrow seems to point away from home. Where it leads me, I'll never be alone. And my arrow places me here today, and I will listen to what it has to say. It can guide me by day, oh, and lead me by night. Oh, I promise everything will be alright. It can guide me this way, oh, and lead me astray. Oh, I promise, I promise, I promise. 'Cause my arrow seems to point away from home. But where it leads me, I'll never be alone. And my arrow places me here today, and I will listen to what it has to say. To say. Give yourself to the arrow. Give yourself to the spark. Give yourself to faith and hope, and soon you'll make your mark.